welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We're about 10 miles due east of the U.S. Capitol building at Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Seahawks come out and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
To throw is Darnold. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Walker. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Seattle.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the Commanders' 21-yard line.
2nd and 1 now from the 21. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Darnold to throw on first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now with Walker. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during opening drive with a touchdown.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seahawks. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
When you think back over the last couple decades, Mike, I'm not sure there was a more impressive rookie NFL quarterback season than what we saw a year ago out of Jaden Daniels. Not only personally, the efficiency, the effectiveness, the explosiveness in production, but the ability to turn around a franchise in Washington that hadn't seen greatness and hadn't seen success in what seems like ages. Jaden Daniels, Dan Quinn, it is a new era of Washington Commanders football. And I'll tell you what, they got themselves to the playoffs a year ago. I wouldn't be shocked to see them playing in that NFC Championship game come the end of this season.
They'll try again after the incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself.
A 59-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense ready to see the football for the second time. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see him every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Go set.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4.
Go set.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Oh, a loose football. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Commanders offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniel. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Washington.
So if you're going to have time to allow your big tight end to start on one side of the field and run a crossing route all the way to the other, your big guys up front better hold up in protection. That's exactly what they were able to do here. Gave the quarterback the confidence of staying with him the entire way through, delivering that ball on the far side of the field, and leads to a nice pickup.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Okay, ready. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The motion man here is McClure. Daniels to throw. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 37-yard line.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato bouncing the ball back and forth.
The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Seven 3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Darnold to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds. It would be a 1st down, however. There is a flag down. It looks like it is on the offense.
Still 3rd down.
We're going to set.
Now Charbonnet. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth downs looming.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up fourth down and
1. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
Get it!
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. He'll step up and run this. And a nice run and close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep for Seattle, Torrey Horton. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Darnold to the air once more. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one.
Jason Myers picking off for Seattle.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Alert! Alert!
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Throwing is Daniel. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and short, and it's Daniel. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
17 yards. And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Daniel on first and 10. And nice work there. Going to a slide and gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Let's go. Ready, go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On play action, Daniels. throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Alert! Alert!
Rodriguez is in for a touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for pickup of 3. Ray Amos there to make the tackle.
Brings up second down, 7 and the 31-yard line.
From 31, here is second down and 7. Throwing, Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 6. Darnold now to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks go up by 7. It is now 17-10. TD. Myers comes on now to kick it away. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
No! No!
Drive will start on the ground, and is going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
1-yard gain.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set! Steady.
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. Into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time, and it'll bring up second down.
19-18.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Commander's first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. That's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
And he'll get about 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it.
That penalty is declined.
So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Down Walker. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
We go, set.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On 2nd down, Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth downs looming. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he couldn't get it. Once it checked up, it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now he takes off. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. That'll be taken in by Prosky-Merritt. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
And the Commanders' first down.
Now Daniel throwing on 1st and 10. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Seahawks.
Now Daniel. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's another Washington first down.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. Okay, here comes 2nd down.
Down! Bronco 80!
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd
and 2. Here's Daniels. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead. Here is the final minute of play. The defense defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Darnold to throw on first down. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba, and that's going to be incomplete. The defense pulls here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.